If someone told me this was AI generated, I would believe them. I think the picture of him holding the fries out is definitely more uncanny than this, but yeah, just such a strange thing to do. I don't get it. I look more, human because I work at the McDonald's. You know what they call tater tots in Australia? Potato royales with low cholesterol. Me checking for any demons around while I wash my face. Dude, the second you close your eyes when you're in the shower, they're gonna come after you, okay? They know you're vulnerable, okay? And you're naked, which is even better for them, I guess, because they're demons. Yo, it's lit! What's lit? Because the grill wasn't. A good vet could get that cow mooing again. Jesus, man. Have some self-respect and order some food that gets cooked. When I was 9, I couldn't afford that $110 Lego set, but now I'm an adult. I think I shall buy it. Yeah, people think that because they have something old, that they also have something worth thousands upon thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. That is not the case. Just because old does not mean expensive, no matter what you say. And if someone actually pays 19 grand for an old Lego set that Lego at any time could remake and re-release for the same price they did many, many years ago, I'm sorry, there's no saving you. There's no saving you at that point. Being 30 in the 80s, being 30 in 2024, hey, finasteride's a miracle, okay? An absolute miracle. It's the only reason I don't look like that guy on the left right now. How I imagine myself from the outside when I'm angry. How others see me at this moment. I mean, that sucks, man. That really sucks. It sucks to suck, as a matter of fact. When someone finally gives in and watches a quality anime for the first time, my God, I get it. And watches a quality anime for the first time. Which ones aren't quality to you? I know there's a lot of bad ones. I've seen at least one where I was like, this kind of sucks. But what are the quality ones? Like the cut above the rest? I gotta know. I see you had a really rough day. Get some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a nightmare. Okay. And make you sleep twisted so your neck hurts. Thanks. Yeah, our brain's an asshole. We actively have a puddle of goop/jello in our head that is working against us in so many ways at all times. People praising me for being calm, me who is zoned out most of the times. You're like Walter Mitty. One of these days, you'll go on your adventure. When I see someone who owns the same car I do, but I own it better than them, I see that a lot, because mine only has like a couple of tiny dents. Everybody else that drives my car is missing like half of the car. Damn straight. Colleges. Why are students so broke? Also colleges. $500 textbooks. $10 sandwiches. Your fees are overdue and your financial aid was rejected. Give us $5,000. Yeah, there's always a part of me that regrets not going to school. I did have the option to get a free ride to a university, but instead I chose, well, the weirdest form of the arts I possibly could. Look where I am now. I don't look down on myself for reading memes, because this is a fun job and I love it. But, I always wonder, what would have happened? Oh, I would have still had to spend tens of thousands of dollars on books and sandwiches and late fees and blah, blah, blah and all this because schools are scammy bullshit right now. Woo! Mofos on their way to comment stupid TV show quotes on a post of someone legit asking for help with something. What's happening? I'm always out of the loop. I am always out of the loop. Guys, the Adobe project I worked 5+ hours on got corrupted. I will say, I haven't had a project get corrupt in many, many, many years. Like, Adobe or not, I haven't seen a corrupt or a corruption happen in so long. It is insane. How satisfied are you with our network quality, coverage, reliability/speed in your area? On a scale of 5, very satisfied, to 1, very dissatisfied. Okay, that's pretty great though. That's pretty frickin' great. Rate my laptop setup. Ignore Darwin. What? Why the hell would I ignore Darwin? Screw you and your laptop setup. Darwin and I are gonna go have fun. Rate my Darwin. Ignore laptop setup. Okay, that did scare the crap out of me. Rate my Darwin. Ignore Darwin. Rate my laptop setup. Ignore laptop setup. All the shit I have to do. Me not wanting to do anything. See, that's me wanting to do stuff and looking at all the shit I have to do and then freezing and not doing anything. God, it sucks. Oh, it just sucks. I'm always exhausted, never have the energy to actually do anything. I'm the dumbest man alive! I get emotional over videos on social media that are obviously staged. You're clearly dumber. I mean, I don't know, there are a lot of people out there that don't understand, that they don't understand. We don't need to consider everybody stupid because they fall for something that is intended to make you fall for it. Sure, there are ones that are super obvious and they're trying to lean heavily into the, yeah, this is obviously fake, but hey, come on, chill out, and maybe, put a saddle on your high horse and think about it before you get up there. Eagles always look like they're on their way to talk to a manager. At least bald eagles are. Those guys are freaking weird, man. Look at that dude. Kind of looks like how I look when I start running to the fridge for some cheese. Some cottage cheese, some might say. Don't forget to install red LED eyes so we know when they turn evil. Yeah, we've seen Mitchell's versus the Machines. It comes to reality so fast. Someone makes a joke. Mark Zuckelduck is gonna make a bunch of evil robots. Sure, this was Musk, but you get my point. It's all the same goddamn thing. Pointless love subplot that hogs half the fucking runtime. Excellent main story in a film. Yeah, there was a time when I liked it, but I find myself these days getting really, really, really annoyed when it comes up. Sometimes I want the characters to just be friends. To just be friends. And for, things to work out that way. Don't kiss. We don't need that. Stop it. Get some help. PC gamers, when they realize a picture is only 1 FPS. Oh, dude, when I finally realized that, I vomited. Okay? Anything less than 46,000 FPS is unacceptable in my eyes. 12 hours of gaming, 30 minutes in lecture. Well, to be fair, lecture's not engaging at all. You're just listening and having to take in information, and it's probably not something you're super interested in. But playing a game is an interactive medium. Listening to a dude talk about calculus is not, now is it? Woman married to ghost of 300-year-old pirate announces they have split up. Did he ghost her? Yeah, I wonder if Ryan actually did tweet that. That would have been great, like a decade ago, Ryan. Like, maybe, how old is this? Is this real? When you have the perfect gift to express your thoughts, but can't directly embed it in the comment and have to use a link instead? I am limited by the technology of my time. Come on. You could figure it out. You got money. Me trying to figure out how my hand feels after falling asleep on it? Oh, Jesus Christ. What is happening over here? These are top memes. These are the top. This is supposed to be cream of the crop. What the I learn from the mistakes of people who take my advice. That sure is a way to go through life. That's why I always go, but I don't know. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me, because you shouldn't listen to me at all. Don't take my advice. I'm an idiot. And if you do, at that point, it's completely on you. All right, don't trust me. I'm insane. I bet he's thinking about other women. If a gorilla was trained to lift weights, what would be the heaviest thing he could lift? Oh, God. We could talk about that for 12 years. We could test it for 12 years. I don't think we would ever actually get to the end of a list and go, well, the gorilla couldn't lift that. POV, Limp Bizkit inventing the 3 genders in 2000. Ladies, fellas, and people who don't give a Oh, God. Ladies, germs, and girlfriends turned into worms. There you go. There's all 3. Big Mac on the menu, Big Mac in the bag. I don't know, the Big Mac always seemed to look like that and the Quarter Pounder always seemed to look the most accurate. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the very specific structure, but they always look the best to me. Do you have any history of mental illness in your family? I have cousins who buy new iPhones every year. Yeah, them and way too many other people. Look, I'm an iPhone guy. I mean, I've bounced back and forth for many years, but I'm not buying one every single year. And I really hope Apple stops all that e-waste bullshit. Chill out. Let things settle for a few years. For the love of God. And yeah, you know what? AAA Androids out there, you too. Quit making new phones every year. Stop it. Just stop, dude. When you prove to all your miserable friends that you're more miserable than them. Haha, I'm better. Or, not really. Who am I, Pingu? What am I? I'm a penguin, Harry. What did you want me to say? Newt, you sad How I feel when I say, okay, instead of arguing. Sometimes you just gotta do that. If you have anybody in your life, or you run into people, on a semi-regular basis, who are always wanting to argue or start a debate about something, even if it's lighthearted, sometimes it's just better for you to go, all right, sure. Why the not, dude? Okay, it's clear that your opinion has to win here, so I'm done. The final boss. So you finally unraveled my plans. Me, you skipped the lore. Okay. Unrelated, but that dude's head is horrendously big. Is that actually what it normally looks like? Because I know these guys are proportionally insane. I don't really care for the show or shows or whatever, but is his head always the size of a hot air balloon? Because he looks scary. This picture is 72 years old. Is it? Like, is it 72 years old now, or is it a little older? But yeah, I think a lot of us forget how ancient some of these cartoons tend to be. Hook the motor up to the generator, and the generator to the motor. Free electricity. Every high school physics student ever. I think we've all at one point had the, well, wait, yeah, if I okay, so work with me on this. If I take a power strip and I plug it into itself, I'll have infinite electricity. We've all had an actual stupid, why doesn't this work moment. Maybe not as dumb as what I just described, because that's next level stupid, but you see what I mean. We've all had that thought, as we should, of why doesn't this work? We should always get to that point where we're like, but wait, why wouldn't that work though? Why does a perpetual motion machine not work? Why is that not possible? And then we get the chance to learn! Game companies list Fit Girl repacks as a key piracy threat. Oh, what? Stop stealing our property! Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place. Hail piracy! Fit Girl repacks? I don't know what the hell that means, but I am glad that this stuff is sort of a Hydra situation. You know, I'm a big fan and proponent of the Internet Archive. If they ever do completely disappear, they're not gonna be gone long. They're gonna make sure of it. Other people are gonna make sure of it. Strike them down, 2 more are gonna pop up, and it's gonna be a lot more fun for you douchebag corporations to figure that one out. So why don't you just let the Internet Archive exist, huh? My fiance, after she finally finished her pumpkin carving, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I still haven't got a pumpkin this year. I gotta do that today. We're running out of time. When I tell someone I'm a fan of a topic and they start quizzing me on insane obscurities instead of asking me why I like it, this is me with a lot of games, I think. I'm a huge fan of this game, but then they'll mention some really weird, obscure part about it that I don't really care about or didn't take the time to learn about, because I'm definitely more surface level. I'm not swimming to the bottom of that iceberg. I just like the stuff. What are you doing? Posting stuff online? You know you can't use grammar correctly. It's Reddit. You get credit for trying. No, you don't. No, the hell you do not. You don't get credit anywhere on the internet, least of all that place. Reddit? Reject modernity. Return to tradition. See, I don't know which, out of the 2 of these, which one is dumber. I mean, to me, I'd say the toilet one for sure. But Yankat's pretty stupid, right? He's kind of dumb. Look at that dude. Or girl, I'm not sure. You know, I don't think it really matters at this point. But, you know, it just goes to show brain rot has always existed. Each generation is gonna have its own unique, weird, stupid thing that makes them giggle, okay? I made a living for a while off of running away from PNGs in Gmod, okay? Me playing rhythm games for the first time. Me playing after it just clicks. That was kind of me with Beat Saber. I'm not good at Beat Saber, but there is that threshold that you cross. You get past that initial barrier of even the easy levels are way too hard and you can't wrap your head around it, and then all of a sudden, oh my god, wait, no, I got it. And then it just becomes one of the coolest games of all time. If you earned $100,000 per week, every week since Jesus died, and saved it all, there would still be 91 Americans richer than you today. Yeah, and we look at that and don't think there's some kind of an issue at hand. Back in my day, you'd be ridiculed for reposting a meme that someone else made. You would still do big numbers though, 100%. It would still do great. When I turn on the classic rock station expecting it to be Led Zeppelin, but instead it's Linkin Park. Yeah, that's right, you're old. Time doth march without relent, my ancient friend. We're all going to the same place. We're gonna be getting on the same boat, you and I. Maybe not at the same time, but we're gonna get there. The only question is, how good are you at board games, and are you going to be given a second chance by Death himself? Another satisfied client. Perfect! That looks great. One of the most terrifying experiences in life is when this turns into that. Oh my god, yeah. When it comes to looking at a bug, if I want to look at it, I stop and I think, this thing probably has goddamn wings and it's gonna fly away the second I get close enough, or if I look 1 second too long at it. No thank you, police. Please have a seat. Me happily going home with my new free seat. Gee, thanks, coppers! Take a shit at work to waste company time. Take a shit at work to save money on toilet paper. Take a shit at work just to not waste free time on taking a shit. Well, yeah, look, there's that stupid rhyme that's been around forever, okay? You save a little bit on your water bill, on your toilet paper bill, and you get paid to do it, all right? Think about all the benefits. When the signs are against you, push to open. If that does not work, pull. If both do not work, try the actual entrance to your left. Awesome game idea. Could make lots of money. Me with no coding skills. But is it really a good game idea? I hope you vetted that and asked a lot of your buddies. And hey, you know what? If you don't have the coding skills, learn them. Start learning. Learn it today so that we can get something cool tomorrow. How about that, huh? Think about it. Just start doing it, man. Plugging in your new 2 terabyte SSD be like, uh-oh, liar! Every time, man. And the bigger the drive, the more space it's supposed to have, the less of it you're gonna get. Oh man, I think we got an 8 terabyte drive for our Plex server, which we filled up in like a week. But yeah, 8 terabytes. I think in total we had like 6.8 or like 7.1 in total, like available. A son of a bitch. Cybertruck meets Timu's Cybertruck, or Timu's, or I don't give a no, Cybertruck meets a car that's probably significantly safer and more reliable to drive than it. Me not being able to process time normally after the pandemic, 2025 arriving in 2 months. It's right there, baby. It's coming. Oh my god, I'm almost 30! When you get up after spending 46 minutes on the toilet looking at memes, I feel like that's me getting up after any amount of time sitting down now. I'm gonna be very, 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 very unhappy in my old age. Ubisoft, high prizes, scandals, repetitive, innovationless, and anti-consumer. Why does everybody hate me? Yeah, Ubisoft needs to have a serious restructure. I don't mean firing all the people that have made them billions of dollars over the years. I mean firing the dip at the top that don't know what they're doing and can't seem to greenlight anything that ends up being really, really good. Or does greenlight something really cool and doesn't let it cook for long enough, because no, we got deadlines, baby. Bros prepared for 3 winters. Same. You don't see me bragging about it, though. Starting my shift, 10 minutes in. Human beings are a disease. Me, full of microplastics. My dad, full of asbestos. My grandpa, full of lead. God, I think the asbestos is like your great-grandpa and your grandpa at the same time. And then there's the lead on top of that. I mean, sure, asbestos probably, your dad, but your dad has lead poisoning, your grandfather has lead poisoning and asbestos poisoning, and then your great-granddad, God, I don't even know anymore, man. It's a nightmare! The kid who likes Spider-Man. I wish that a spider bites me. The kid who likes Batman with his parents. I don't even think you needed to say parents. You could have just said the kid who likes Batman. I think we would have gotten it at that point. Probably would have been a little funnier,